Thank you very much, Thank you, Elvis, for that impersonation or introduction. Thank you. Going to Las Vegas. All right, you go to Vegas. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my Dallas Cowboys mock draft 2.0 again. Once again, I got to thank Oscar Josue Montiel. And thank God he didn't watch the game against the Knights last night. Jesus Christ. He would have made us lose. Anyway, this is Mock Draft 2.0 before the draft today. By the way, the draft April 29th, 30th, 31st. So today, tomorrow, and Friday. And keep an eye for tonight. I will be on with Oscar Josue Montiel, Qualik Ford, and I don't remember his last name, but a guy named Marvin. We will be talking football, we'll be talking the draft, and reacting live to it. So, look forward to that. So, let's get this started. I want to start with talking about what the Cowboys, what kinds of other trades in the second round could they make. Well, really, we're going to go over the first, the second, and the third round today. All right, and I was going to go over Tommy Tremble, but you can go and find that in my last video. Now, let's look at the first person I think they should pick. So in the first round, they've got number 10, Jaycee Horn, cornerback. He's from South Carolina. Now, let's go over some positives. Here's the thing. He is an athletic corner who can develop into a one corner, right? He is feisty. That's I kind of like a feisty guy on the field, and he can also mix it up with receivers. That is highly important, and I think we need a lot of feistiness, and we need someone that's gonna stand up for their teammates. And I think Jaycee Horn can do it. Now, something else I like about him, he can track the pass in the air, and actually plays tough physical football. I think that's what we're losing. That's what we're lacking in the NFL is tough physical football, right? Guys that aren't afraid to get down and dirty into the nitty gritty. That's what we need. That's what Dallas needs. So when someone decides to do a nasty hit on let's say our cornerback, hopefully not. Hopefully Dak Prescott can stay, right? He's not afraid to go. Okay, you know what? F it. Let's go. You want to fuck with our guys? I'll fuck with you too. So I'm happy about that. Now, Horn is effective and can actually stay with the receivers. Just like I said, he can mix it up. He is explosive, and he has a closing burst, and he doesn't back down from a challenge. Again, this is what I've been talking about, where we need someone who's ready, able, and if a receiver presents a challenge, great, let them. This is his stronghold, let him do it. Now, he likes to battle bigger receivers throughout the route, and he actually displays outstanding awareness in the man coverage. Now, he effectively covers receivers on crossing patterns, and I think this is important. Plays to his size and gives effort defending the run. So look, I mean, if you're a big guy and you're not using your size to your advantage, like in hockey, you've got a nice big giant goalie like Robin Lehner. He uses his body to block, go left, go right. He's able to do that. And if Jaycee Horn is willing and able to defend the run, if he's willing to go against the bigger guys and use his size to Dallas's advantage, if this is what we're going to get, this is incredible. That's what Dallas needs. Now, I do think there are some downsides to him. Like, he's very quick to leave the play. He backpedals away from the play and must do a better job securing the tackle in the open field. So look, yes, he doesn't back down from a challenge, but he can also back out of a play. He is also late reacting in zone coverage. So yeah, he might be using his size, but again, not very good if he's late and if he's backing down from a challenge, if he's not able to get the tackle in the open in the field. Now, for some analysis, I think Horn is a large athletic defensive back who plays aggressive, who plays aggressive football, which is something I've been looking for. In fact, my dad complains they're playing like pussies. Yes, they are. He has displayed tremendous development in his game last season and has all the necessary tools to develop into a number one cornerback on Sundays. Now, and so look, if he can do that, Dallas is in good shape. Now, Horn comes with huge upsides, and in time, he should most likely develop into one of the better defenders to come from this year's draft. And if Dallas can get him, and maybe if Mike McCarthy could, if Jerry Jones can stay out of this, but if Mike McCarthy can develop him into a better player, guess what? There's no telling what Dallas can do. So I like this pick. I really do. Richie Grant is another one that I really like. Now, let's look at a second round pick. Number 44, Carlos Basham Jr. And if I mispronounce that, my fault. He's an edge rusher. And he is with Wake Forest University. I think that's in Massachusetts. If I'm wrong, someone can tell me, but I'm pretty sure. Now, he is a tough, explosive, and instinctive defender. He is intelligent and he can slug it out and a slug it out type of defender. Now, he diagnoses and he can diagnose and show diagnose an issue and show speed in the direction, the direction he goes, and he effectively uses his hands to protect himself. We all know that if they get Jeremy Castle, they're screwed because he's got hands like butter. He won't even be able to protect himself, let alone catch a ball. But he does get off the block, and he is forceful up the field. That's incredible. I mean, look, if we've got someone like Jaycee Horn and this guy here, Carlos Jr., whatever his name is, Basham Jr. I mean, look, if he's forceful up the field, that's incredible. That's what we need. And he actually often needs double team. He needs double team block to stop him. So he needs a double team block to stop him, and he's forceful. Oh man, this is an exciting pick. He plays through the whistle, which I think it was Richie Grant, or maybe it was someone, maybe DeMonte Kazee. I don't remember who. I went over it last time in 1.0, where there was another player who does work through the whistle. That's what we need, because there's some players that, whistle? And then they don't complete the pass. Like, come on. Then all of a sudden they fumble the ball, and okay, here we go. And he can actually change direction if he needs to, and he stays with assignments and plays within the system. That's very good. Now, I do find some negatives about him. He lacks bulk, gets out of position from the action by a single blocker, and he doesn't display a great first step off the snap. Now, for some analysis, just for me real quick, Basham is a how do I put it? He's a defensive protector that checks all the boxes. He is instinctive. He is intense and athletic. That is something we absolutely need. Now, he was asked to do more than just rush the passer, and effectively did actually. He did the assignment. So look, I mean, if he's able to do that, if rushing the passer is his main prerogative, his main thing, but you give him another task and he's able to do it, I'm down. Now, at the Senior Bowl, he was actually a dominant force. Now, we're going to go into another one, a third round pick, number 75, Tyree Gillespie, South Missouri University. Now, here's a good some good things I think about him. He's a nice sized safety who flashes big time ability. Now, for me, he keeps the action in front of him, and he actually tracks the pass in the air. He has a closing solid burst and is hard hitting and can pass defenses quickly. Now, he reads the action. That's something we need too. Someone who's self-aware, someone who can read the action and can wrap up tackles. Beautiful. Some negatives here. I do think he often gets stuck in cement, and he struggles in terms of redirecting to ball handlers. Now, he does lack great speed into the sidelines as well. Now, for some analysis, Gillespie, how do I put this? Gillespie has flashed his ability in the past 2 seasons in both coverage and defending the run. He displays a lot of skill. Hold on, I lost my place here on my notes, you guys. I'm sorry. I can't remember all of this, so you're gonna have to forgive me. He displays a lot of skill during this. Displayed a lot of senior skill during the Senior Bowl practices. So look, he can be a developmental player who can make a roster as a 9th defensive back and special teams player. Now, we all know that when Dallas has special teams, they actually suck, and teams take advantage of them. They push them back. They fumble. They really mess up in the special teams. That's something I'm hoping they fix this year, because Washington, that's part of how they got them. Actually, Washington just took them to town. Now, Tommy Tremble, you can get that in my latest video. He was from Notre Dame, and he was in the first mock draft video that I did. Now, I will post that in the description so you guys can watch that, as well as some of the other players that I had on that list. So that is my Dallas mock draft 2.0. I might do a third. If not, please watch that video with me, Oscar, Qualik Ford, and I don't remember his last name, but Marvin. I'm so sorry. I will get your last name, and it'll be a nice time. If you don't watch that, at least watch the NFL draft. If you're into the NFL and you're into football, you love the Cowboys, you love the Bears, you love the Dolphins, you love the Ravens, you love the Eagles, you love Washington, nobody should. You love the Giants, nobody should. The 49ers, the Patriots, nobody should. The Buccaneers, whoever you watch, please do watch the draft. It is an entertaining time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is my sports video for the Cowboys today. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And leave me your comments. Do you think these are good picks? Tyree Gillespie, maybe Carlos Basham, or even Jaycee Horn. What do you think? Or even Tommy Tremble. Do you think they're good picks? Also, another question. Do you think the Cowboys should go for even Patrick Surtain? That's been a name that was floating around. So, all right. Thank you very much, and I'll see you at the next video. Peace.